Nobody ever expects the Imperial Inquisition. Greetings everyone, I am Sister Lilia and welcome to my armory. So, I have here a model that is not technically limited edition, but is kind of rare in that it's a pain in the ass to get. So, ordinarily, if you wanted this miniature, you'd have to be subscribed to Warhammer Plus. Or, alternatively, for a lot less, you can find it on eBay and other marketplaces and so on. So, yeah, that's what I did. I didn't buy. I'm not subscribed to Warhammer Plus at the moment. I subscribed for 1 month a couple of years back and was like, okay, I'll watch what's on there. Oh, there's not much. Yeah, I'll make it big at the platform. Given that GW are making digs at fan creators of animations. And even Jonovich is now gone. Now, admittedly, Jonovich is going, but he's more going because he's seeing the writing on the wall. GW have gone after so many fan creators. It's ridiculous. And for what? A streaming service that really does not have enough content on it of the animation variety. Yeah. So this isn't a wacky model. I wish they, actually included lore on the side. It'd be kind of good. Like, come on. Do like what Hasbro does, where they have like this blurb at the bottom of the box. So, I'm sorry, if you've already bought this, you don't need to search Warhammer.com because you already know what it is. Silly packaging. So, we've got the instructions and a collection of bases. Nothing else in there, no transfers. Okay, let's just move that around. So, we've got what looks to be a 25mm base, a 28 or 28.5. Could be a 32. Is it 32? No, that's either a 28 or a 28.5. God, I hate that size base. But yeah, we've got the Inquisitor itself. So now this model comes with technically 3 models on the set. As like we can see on the little booklet here, we've got a little servo skull. We've got what I think is an assassin of some variety, Autosonicus or something. Let the instruction manual tell us what that is. Senator, no, Stentor 152 or I-52 and Vox Skull. Vox Skull. That would be useful actually with didn't have the Inquisition icon on it. That'd be really useful with with some guardsmen. And you look at the legs on this model. Look at the servo legs there. We've got the funky sonic weapon, is it? I think it might be a sonic weapon. We've got the Inquisitor's clearly got an Inferno pistol, which I'm all for. We've got the power sword, funky sheath. The armour is a bit wacky. We've got the big Inquisitional cape. We've got a damaged Imperial icon on his foot, or maybe, actually no, not Imperial icon, a Chaos icon. I see the spikes. We've got some interesting design on his leg armour, the Talon hand, that head. Now, I'm going to build these up, but I'm thinking, that's interesting. Look at that. That's warped out of the box. You'd think this would be square for something that's so hard to get hold of. Admittedly, that might have happened in transit. That is the head. Look at the head. that is the head for the Inquisitor. Like, look at that. It's certainly grim, but I feel like he needs a hat or something. So, the icon on the shoulder's neat. But yeah, I'm going to build this up, or build these up, and be back, and hopefully have found some kind of lore on them, so I can talk about them, and talk about their lore. Yeah. Okay, so an interesting point of comparison with this model and a character I unboxed before it is that in the box, to protect Ripper Jackson, there is a plastic protector. This model doesn't come with that. So as a result, the sprues got warped. That's kind of sad. And they're built. So, we've got the Inquisitor with his power sword and Inferno pistol. We've got the assassin of some variety, and the servo skull with Voxcaster. Now, these are a wacky ensemble. In all honesty, I feel like this is probably best converted into the anti-psyker assassin, or even used as such as is. The Inquisitor, personally, I wouldn't have given him the power sword loadout. I think they still have the option for demon hammers, or anti-demon hammers. And so that's probably what I'm going to give him. Now, I didn't glue the arms in there, just held him with friction and blue tack. So I'd left the arms loose on the Inquisitor to be able to actually both modify the pistol hand and to paint it. Now, the pistol hand, I went with a more Auto Hereticus themed weapon in the form of the Condemnor bolt pistol, which I converted using a spare Krieg bolt pistol I had, and the Condemnor part from a Condemnor bolter, because I wanted something a bit smaller profile than a full-on bolter. As for the assassin, I chose not to modify it because I actually kind of like the assassin. It's grown on me. Sure, it doesn't currently have rules. It will have to be a proxy for the anti-psyker assassin. But, like, yeah. The Inquisitor itself is neat. The servo skull's kind of cool as well, but will only really be useful when I end up conversion building a Imperial Agents, not Imperial Agents, an Inquisitional Agents squad, and or kill team. But yeah, now, would it be is it worth getting the Warhammer Plus subscription just to have these? Not really. It's the way I look at it is, if you have a reason to get Warhammer Plus for, say, the Warhammer app, or if you're wanting to access the Warhammer archive, which I think GW might be updating again. They put a whole lot of stuff in there a while ago, and I don't know how much they've added to it since. Like, these are nice models. I just don't think they're worth paying for an entire year's subscription just to get them. By all means, if you want them, go for it. Alternatively, I'd suggest checking online marketplaces for them, be it eBay or Facebook. I almost forgot. Comparisons. Now, I don't know where the Autoxenos Inquisitor's head is, but yeah, we've got two Auto Hereticus Inquisitors and an Autoxenos Inquisitor with a dragon. So yeah, this is the kind of size. Like, Sure, I've made his base bigger, but out of the three, he is the tallest. And kind of feels like he's got the most to him as well. And it's before I made my own version of Condemn Nor Balkan. Is that gonna show up? Yeah. So yeah, like details wise, they all look ornate in their own way, although the Auto Xenos one looks a little plain, but well, I guess that happens. Yeah. So that's what they all look like together. One of these days I'll replace the head, probably with the Sister of Battle one. If you've got this model, what's your thoughts on it? I'd love to hear in the comments. If not, what are your thoughts on the model anyway? And on the other models that are on Warhammer Plus. Like, I love the look of the assassin, and if I ever subscribe for a full year, I'm going to go after that assassin. But some of them have seemed kind of questionable, like the World Eaters one I look at and I'm like, why isn't that just a standard model for the Codex? Or the Carskin model, the Sergeant with the last pistol and I think Power Sword, I look at and I'm like, why isn't that just in the kit? But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and catch you around. Bye. This was the least salty take that I've done of this video. Assassin, do you see that psycho? Yes. I don't want to. Understood.